Welcome to Total Body Strong, weeks 2 and 4. We'll be starting in a standing position today. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. Here we go. Start with your hands on your hips, feet hip distance, curtsy lunge. Begin to alternate stepping one foot back at a time. See if you can actively press your front heel down into the ground as well as your big toe. Shoulders should be relaxed. Breathing in through your nose the entire time, out through your mouth. Now, although this move is technically working through your legs, your glutes, the back of your legs' hamstrings, the front of your legs' quads, it also requires a ton of core control here as well. So, keeping your abdominals nice and strong. All right, last one. Bring your feet hip distance. Hands come to prayer. Squat hold. Squeeze your bottom at the top. On the way down, you send your bottom backwards, sort of like you're sitting on a chair or on a toilet. Try to maintain your knees tracking over top of your ankles. And just like that curtsy, try to keep your big toes actively pressing down into the ground. Inhale at the bottom, you relax your pelvic floor. Exhale, squeeze, lift your pelvic floor, lift your rectum as you stand back up. So it's that natural pattern of breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Widening through your sit bones at the bottom, maintaining a neutral spine. All right, hands come down, knees come down, neutral spine, all fours. Keeping your chin slightly lifted, looking a little bit forward so you're not dropping your head. This exercise is about connecting to your pelvic floor and your abdominals. So think about your breath. On your inhale, let your belly expand, relax your pelvic floor, and then on your exhale, you lift through your rectum, you draw your abdominals in. Sort of like you're knitting your transverse abdominis like a corset. Inhale, relax, expand. Exhale, knit, squeeze, draw in and up. All right, let's make our way onto our back. So again, rolling through our side onto our back here, not putting pressure on your abdominals. Find your neutral spine, heels of your hands on your hip bones. Supine march. Exhale as you float one leg off the ground, one foot off the ground. Inhale on the way back down. So exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Relax your shoulders. Heels of your hands remain on your hip bones. Fingertips are on your pubic bone. They're in one alignment, so that neutral spine. Maybe eyes are closed here. See how that feels? If you're feeling your hip flexors and not your abdominals, try to lift your foot not so high. So working in a smaller range of motion, see if that helps you. All right, take a break. 30 seconds here. Grab a little bit of water if you want it. You did great. That was round 1 of 2. Again, no rush, take your time here, but we're going to start standing again. Feet are hip distance, hands on hips, curtsy lunge, round 2. So again, alternating as you step one foot back at a time, keeping your hips square. This round, see if you can get your knee a little bit closer to the ground as you step back. If that's too much for you, don't bring it as low. Work at the top of your lunge. Last 10 seconds here. All right, bring your feet hip distance, hands back to prayer, squat hold. Inhale at the bottom, send your bum back. Exhale, squeeze as you lift. Yeah. So we inhale back, keep your collarbones wide. Exhale, squeeze. Again, keep your big toes pressing down into the ground here. All right, bend your knees, hands to the ground, step your knees back. Find a neutral spine, lift your chin, all fours. So we remember this one. It's that inhale, let your belly expand, let your rib cage expand, soften your pelvic floor, and then on your exhale, you draw in, knit your abdominals, exhale, lift through your pelvic floor here. Repeating. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. A slight bend in your elbows to alleviate your wrists. And if this becomes too much on your wrists, you can always come up to your knuckles, keeping those neutral wrists instead. All right, let's make our way onto our back. Rolling through your side, feet on the ground, neutral spine. Supine march. Inhale, exhale. Again, think about your lower abdominals. Exhale, use your abs as you lift. Inhale on the way back down, so relax those hip flexors. Soften your shoulders. And lifting your foot in the range of motion that feels right for you. All right, walk your feet nice and wide, and then bring your knees together. So it's an internal rotation through your hips, knees knocked. Maybe your eyes are closed. This is your first of 2 stretches. Hands on belly. See if you can raise your hands with your inhale as your belly expands. And then let your hands fall as you exhale. So lifting, raising, and lowering here. See if you can clear your mind of any clutter or busyness. Anchoring your mind, your breath, on your body, being present in the room. All right, gently rolling onto your sides, keeping your abdominals nice and safe. Knees nice and wide. Reach those arms forward, hands wider than your shoulders. Hips in the air, puppy pose. Last stretch of the day. So again, your forehead should be resting down on the ground. You're pressing your chest down towards the earth for that beautiful stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. Great job. We'll see you next week.